You are not lazy, unmotivated, or stuck. After years of living in survival mode, you are exhausted. Life can be a journey full of challenges and chances. Sometimes, life forces you to be strong and adapt a lot. But when you keep doing this for a very long time, even the strongest person can get tired. This is about you, someone who has faced years of hard times and is now really tired. While resilience is an admirable trait, there comes a point where the constant battle to survive can wear down even the strongest of individuals. You, who have endured years of living in survival mode, understand the toll it takes on your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Survival mode is like always being on high alert. It happens when you face tough times for a long time. You start focusing only on what's happening right now, and you don't have the energy for bigger plans. This can be okay for a short time, but it's a big problem when it never stops. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that you must juggle multiple part-time jobs just to make ends meet. The relentless cycle of work, pay, and sleep becomes a norm, leaving you with little energy for hobbies, self-care, or personal growth. Your mental landscape is dominated by worries about bills, deadlines, and immediate survival needs. You can't think about the future because you're too busy just getting by. This makes you feel tired and not motivated. One big problem with being in survival mode for a long time is that you lose the energy to keep going. Think about someone who doesn't like their job but needs it to pay for everything. At first, they might think they'll find a better job soon, so they keep going. But as time passes and nothing changes, they start losing hope. They start feeling like they can't try for something better, even if they want to. It's not that you're lazy or don't want to do things. It's more like you're stuck in a cycle where you're always busy just trying to survive. This cycle makes it really hard to find the energy to do things that could help you have a better life. Being stuck in survival mode doesn't just make your body tired, it also makes your feelings tired. When you're always dealing with tough things, you might start feeling like you can't feel anything at all. Imagine someone who has faced repeated rejections in their search for a job aligned with their skills and passions. As the rejection letters pile up, they might start doubting their self-worth, leading to feelings of sadness, frustration, and even resentment. Also, this kind of tiredness can hurt your relationships. Imagine a parent who has to work a lot to support the family. They might not have time for their family because they're so tired. This can make the family feel sad or even angry. The strain on their emotional connection can lead to misunderstandings, distance, and even conflicts. In this way, the exhaustion from survival mode ripples through various aspects of life, leaving emotional scars that are difficult to heal. Being tired from survival mode doesn't just affect your body and feelings, it also affects your thinking. Imagine you have to make a choice between two jobs. One pays more, but you have to work a lot, and the other pays a bit less, but lets you have more time for yourself. When you're really tired, even simple decisions can feel very hard. Also, when you're stressed a lot, your brain doesn't work as well. For instance, think about a student who has to work and go to school at the same time. Because they're so tired, it's really tough for them to remember things or do well in their classes. This makes it even harder to break free from survival mode and have a better life. One strange thing about being tired from survival mode is that time feels strange. Sometimes, it feels like the days go on forever because you're doing the same things all the time. But then, when you look back, you can't believe how much time has passed. This weird feeling of time makes you feel like you're stuck and can't move forward. Imagine you have a lot of debt to pay off. Each month you pay a bit, but it doesn't seem to make a big difference. You start wishing time would go faster so you can finally be free from the debt. But when you look back, you're surprised at how fast the years have gone by, and you're still dealing with the debt. Escaping the overwhelming exhaustion of always trying to survive involves understanding why you feel this way. First, realize that feeling constantly tired is a normal response to tough situations and not your fault. Once you know this, you can stop blaming yourself and start dealing with it better. But you don't have to do this alone. It's important to ask for help. Talking to friends, family, or people you trust can give you different ways to think about things. They might have ideas that you haven't thought of, which can make you feel better. Even just having someone listen to you can help you feel less sad, making it easier to see a way out. Even when life feels like a constant struggle, you should find things that make you feel good. Setting small goals that you can actually achieve, even when things are tough, can make you feel like you have some control. These goals don't have to be big. They can be simple things that make you feel proud of yourself. Doing this can help you feel less tired and more motivated. Making a plan for your future is also really important. Think about the changes you want to make and figure out how to make them happen. This helps break down the big task of getting out of survival mode into smaller steps. Having a plan gives you a clear path to follow and makes you feel more in charge of your life. But don't forget to take care of yourself while you're working on all this. Doing things that make you feel good, even if they're small, is really important. Going for a walk, reading a book, or spending time with people you care about can help you feel better. Taking care of yourself isn't something extra, it's something you really need to do to feel less tired and better overall. To sum it up, getting out of survival mode means understanding your situation, asking for help, setting achievable goals, planning for the future, and taking care of yourself. By doing these things, you can start feeling more energetic and create a better life for yourself. Living in survival mode for a long time is like being lost in the dark. If you've been through this, you know how tired it can make you feel. Remember, feeling tired is a sign of how strong you've been, but it's also important to recognize when it's time to find a way out. Understanding that you're losing motivation, feeling tired inside, struggling to think, and dealing with strange time feelings is a big step. To break free from this tiredness, talk to people who can support you, set small goals, plan your future, and take care of yourself. Even though it might take time, you can find your way out of survival mode and start feeling like you have control over your life again. May your journey be filled with light, joy, and self-awareness. If you are still with me, please support me by sharing and commenting.